Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomba, aka Tombi, for Sony PlayStation 1. In the last episode, we ended up here in Baccus Village after climbing Stormy Mountain and riding on the Phoenix, who unfortunately has not found food in some time and is therefore in a weakened state, hence why we dropped off here. We had to find a baby mouse, and now we have to fix a pipe in order to get out of here. Which is weird because you could leave at any time until you triggered the objective where you have to find a baby mouse, in which case the game decides not to let you leave. I honestly did not know this about the game, even though I have notes. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy, because we know that talking to him will allow us to go to the Haunted Mansion. And this guy will ride on our back while we are in the Haunted Mansion area. And this guy will tell you, hey, don't go this way if you go in a way you're not supposed to go. Along the way, we will have to beat up these blue Kokka birds and fill up the blue experience meter. And we're also going to break a few eggs. We're going to have to break a few eggs in order to get through here. Now, if you try to go any place you're not supposed to, the game won't let you do it. Also, we need to press up to turn around in the mansion area and go around here. Now we need to drop down, go this way, break another egg. Watch out for the plant that comes out of the nest. Sometimes the plant will come out of the nest. Sometimes a biting plant will come out of the nest. Sometimes it won't. You still have to be careful. And thankfully the eggs stay broken whenever you break them. I believe you have to break all those eggs in the Haunted Mansion area to complete an achievement. Not an achievement, but an objective. Phew, we're finally here. I've tried to fix it, but I'm just not strong enough. And road to Baccus Lake is now clear. Let me get a drink of tea here, and then I'll show you what we need to do. So this is the machine that we need to fix. The switch is off. If you press square right here, you'll find out that the switch is off. And if you press square right here, you'll find out that there is a hole that looks like something is supposed to be placed in it. Well, if we go to the north, we will find that thing. It's a valve, which the game calls a pipe. So now we need to hold down to get back. And we don't necessarily need to look at the pipe. I don't know why the game calls it a pipe when it's a valve or a wheel. A pipe that doesn't leak. Well, at least that's reassuring. Go up to this, press square, the pipe fits. You will have used the pipe. Go up to here. Press square. You'll turn the switch on. Go ahead and talk to this guy again. Looks like that did the trick. Let's head back. And you do have to go back there yourself. The game doesn't automatically warp you back to Baccus Village. Also, wine? Baccus wine? Not like this game reminds me of Final Fantasy, but in that case it does. I think there was a god of wine called Baccus. Not sure if he's Greek or Roman, though. I was actually trying to hit the guy with my boomerang, but thanks. Well, at least I know one place to go to when I want to fill up my blue bar. Or Wobbly Wharf, where we found Baron and got the bucket and triggered that one objective that is not required to complete the game, but is necessary for 100% clear. Well, thanks again. Don't forget to report this to the town hall. And from here, we do actually have to go to the town hall. Once we report this to the town hall, we'll complete this objective and we can finally leave Baccus Village at last. And apparently I was not in position to climb that ladder. Look! Wine! There's wine again! You've been a tremendous help. I'm not sure how we can thank you. Oh, I know. There's always plenty of wine here. Feel free to take as much as you want anytime. Oh, but not for you, okay? A drink for grown-ups. Clear. I don't think it's... Has it ever been established how old Tomba is? Because apparently he's young, but not of legal drinking age. And what do you know? We can now leave. You're pretty strong. You can pass now. Get the Bunsuki for us, will ya? And we can now walk freely in and out of Baccus Village whenever we want. So we can now return to Phoenix Mountain. Had to think about the location name there for a second. Had to think about that. And we have the healing herbs from the last video. We found those. We need to take these to the Dwarf Village, and I am going in the wrong direction. I mean, I want to go there eventually, but I do want to bring the healing herbs back now that I've gotten them. So let's wait for this game to load, and then we can get back over to the Dwarf Village from the Watchtower. And from here, I'll go ahead and get a little further on the green bar here. Alright. I'll just go ahead and get rid of these guys. And from here, I should be able to leap all the way back to the Dwarf Village entrance. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back to the healer's hut on the north end of the village. Alright. Oh, that's right. I forgot you have to use them as an item. Well, let's look at it first before we do that. Healing herbs. An herb that grows in the high mountains. Heals wounds. Healing herbs? You went to Phoenix Mountain and found them? It's a miracle you're still alive. Well, at least Baron's wound should heal now. And healing herbs for Baron is now clear. Now all he needs is some good food and rest. Speaking of good food, there's nothing that can beat the taste of the fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. I wish I could have some of that fruit again. And this triggers a delicious knowledge fruit objective. And we will not be able to complete this one for a little while. So, I'm going to go ahead and save the game here just to be safe. Now that we have the healing herbs returned and we can go back here whenever we want. And from here, I want to go back to the Mushroom Forest. But first, go ahead and get the red bar up to 8. And I just went back to the Dwarf Village. Why did I do that? I wanted to go to the Watchtower. Let us go to the Watchtower. Okay. Let's go over here. And from here, I do want to get the green bar up just a little bit while I'm here. That way I can do stuff. And that water droplet actually got in the way. Believe it or not, the water droplets, they will drag you down if you manage to jump right into them as they're going down there. Great. Now I have no way to get over there. I will grab this guy, though. And then I'll do this. Can I run up this? Well, I tried. Okay, now I can grab on. Good. Getting up here is a bit of a pain. I want to jump on this guy too, that way I can get him out of the way. Don't want to be too far to the right, that way I can land on the ground and then just run right through the entrance. So there are a few things that I want to do now that I have a couple of items. I have the weed killer, which will allow me to do the death fruit juice objective. And I have a thing that I want to do involving the blue powder. Assuming I can do it at all. Before I do anything, I am going to save my game here in case things go horribly long with either of the objectives that I want to do here. So there are two that I want to do. There's red plus blue and death fruit juice. And that's not the way to go. Okay, time to use the ordinary mushroom. And that is the death fruit. We saw these things earlier, but unfortunately, we couldn't do anything with them. We just could only pass by them. But now that we have the weed killer, they are now solid, and we can grab them and do things to them. And I did not want to be knocked back that way. Thanks, game. Here is a healing mushroom. This is just like the ordinary mushroom, but a single use only. So anyway, we kind of have to be careful on these platforms, and we also need to use the mushrooms to raise or lower the platforms when necessary. By laughing, we should be able to raise the platforms, and by crying, we should be able to lower them. I don't know if this will get me in trouble. Okay, we have one fruit remaining. Can I get to it? Hopefully without horribly hurting myself. I would like to do this without hurting myself. And we're now at the lower level here. Oh, good grief! That gave me a scare. I did not know that flower was going to be there. And there's another death fruit. And we got all of them. Oh, sheesh. Okay. We got all the death fruit. Will this be saved? In case I save and load. That way I don't have to do this ever again. Because that would be nice. Okay. Let's give ourselves some health because we're going to need it. And then we're going to look around and see if I am still under the influence of the mushroom, or see if any of the fruits are gone. Well, in case I wasn't, I am now. And this is not only annoying, but it is also just unsettling, these noises. I will say that. And that's not what I wanted to do, game. I do not like this area very much. Just because it is so easy to leap into a pit and die. As you can see there. So I didn't see any of the death fruit juice. I'm still under the influence of a mushroom. Apparently the game does save that. Let us go ahead and use an ordinary mushroom, or the ordinary mushroom. And from here we are going to go ahead and go back to Baccus Village. From there, we need to head back to the bar, and we need to talk to the guys who told us to kill off the death fruit. Because we've gotten rid of all of them. So let us go back over to here and talk to these guys. This will complete the death fruit juice objective. Yeah, you did it! The forest is safe again thanks to you. Here, we'd like to give you something for all your hard work. And you get charity wings. And a Vitality Max +1. For getting rid of the Bonsagi. And getting rid of the death fruits. So we now have 6 hits instead of 5 now. And we should be able to do things now. Were you here earlier? Okay. But if you keep talking to this guy, he can't stop crying. And you get this objective. And this is one thing that I did not find in the... It's a good thing we did find that after all. We need to use the healing mushroom as an item in front of this guy. What? Wow. I'm cured. Phew, thanks. I need a weird mushroom from the mushroom forest. I thought I'd never be able to stop crying. And that will complete the objective. Can we go in here now? Yes, we can. I am a fortune teller who can see people's future experiences. Normally, fortune tellers will only speak to those with IAP levels, but since I am still in training, I will look at your fortune. The red fortune teller. Let's see if we can talk to her again. Well, we need to do something first. But I don't know. Oh, you have to keep talking to her to do this. Pink is somewhere really hot. Green is the mansion on the lake. Red is awaiting a miracle. So, for those of you who can't quite figure that out, pink is somewhere really hot. Green is the mansion on the lake, and red is awaiting a miracle. This is a bunch of hints as to how to find at least 3 of the evil pigs. Green, pink, and red. And this guy is now here. You should check the announcement on... Have I even talked to you? You should check the announcements on the bulletin board in Central Park frequently. Well, I have now. I wonder. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the guy you have to talk to. The can't stop crying guy. Hey, by the way, have you ever seen a little baby coma pig? They're called baby pigs, but I can't seem to find any. If you ever find one, will you let me have it? I promised to exchange it for something special. Well, interestingly, I showed off how to get yourself a baby pig way back in the first video of this Let's Play. And by using the baby pig as an item in front of this guy, you give it to him. Hey, that's it. Where did you find him? Great. Just like I promised, I'll give you something really special. Drum roll, please. Here's the world's most unusual Kokka claw. What's so unusual about it? There now. Humor me, would ya? Act like you appreciate it. I gotta go. Thanks. And we have completed the Peach Fireglass objective. We got a Kokka claw. And the Kokka claw we will need for something quite a bit later on. So, we've taken care of quite a few objectives. I am happy about that. So, I'm going to go ahead and save my game right here. I think the only place that I have left to go to now is Phoenix Mountain. Well, we've already been there, but we pretty much have to explore more of the place past the Phoenix just to get anywhere new. Because I'm starting to run out of places to go to. And I still have that one thing that I want to do. But I have been recording for 20 minutes. And I will carry on in the next video. So join me next time where I take care of a few things. Which maybe one at this rate. And I also try to get to some new areas. Because it looks like I'm definitely going to have to do that at this point. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!